Look, this is going to be a tough weekend for Democrats, so we should have some compassion as human beings. After all, they were so magnanimous around the same time 4 years ago. Oh, wait, they weren't.
The President of the United States incited an armed insurrection.
He is responsible for this insurrection. He is responsible for this treason.
President Trump could face criminal charges.
Donald Trump is leaving the office disgraced.
Ah, very magnanimous, and their media pals, too. In fact, they were using January 6th to set their narrative for Biden's entire presidency, sweeping moves, using the DOJ, of course, to destroy any chance they thought that Trump ever had to return to politics again. They had control of much of the media narrative as well, and had most of the money class on their side. Michael Bloomberg, he ponied up $20 million to help boost Biden during the campaign. David Geffen, the longtime Democrat megadonor. Of course, the darkest of dark forces, George Soros. Biden even gave him the Presidential Medal of Freedom, accepted by his son Alex Soros, of course. Now, for most of Biden's presidency, the mega-rich flocked to support him at glitzy fundraisers attended by the movers and shakers of the industry. They all came to pay homage. What was wild was how much money Biden and Harris were able to raise. No matter how bad they were as candidates, they still got the big money hauls. Kamala raised $1 billion, including a lot from heavy hitters, only to lose. Wow. In fact, more billionaires supported Kamala Harris than Trump, 83 to 52. But that was then, and this is now. Over the past 2 months, the elites from tech and Wall Street are crawling over glass to work with Trump. Zuckerberg, Bezos, even Bill Gates all showed up at Mar-a-Lago. Bill Gates, a story today broke that said he was impressed after his 3-hour dinner with Donald Trump. And now, suddenly, Russia collusion has been replaced with oligarch collusion.
If the decision is made that the multi-billionaires, the super wealthy, the wealthiest people in the world, began to control all the apparatuses from the media to the economy, then who do I get to fight back for me?
And dutifully, the press vomits the same nonsense. Biden's speechwriter for his goodbye address gave Democrats their new talking point, which then they quickly echoed.
Let's talk about Joe Biden's continued concern about the rise of oligarchs. You have billionaires that are going to be pushing to deregulate industries to make their multinational corporations richer.
That farewell address is a milestone culturally in this country. Ultra wealth that can buy political power, that can control what people are seeing on their algorithms.
Well, the Biden donors weren't trying to buy political power then? Is that what we're supposed to believe? This is ludicrous. The truth is Democrats are flailing. These industry captains from Silicon Valley to Wall Street are going where the power is now. And the power right now is with Trump and the Republicans. Democrats are fine with monopolies of power when they are the political beneficiaries. So what liberals are really mad about is that they can no longer control the narrative anymore. Everyone is a news gatherer. Everyone has a voice. And the old media poodles have gotten their comeuppance. And speaking of poodles,
during his farewell address, he warned the free press is crumbling in this country. I would add that's only if we, the people, let that happen. Journalists exist to seek the truth, to tell people's stories, to lift up voices that may not be heard otherwise, to shine a light on injustice, and to hold the powerful accountable. We are not the enemy of the people. We are the defenders of the people.
oh my goodness, you really should hit the comedy line circuit with that routine. Now, look, in the end, the test of Trump's success is whether he'll be able to work with all of these different groups and individuals that are coming to meet with him, that he's assembling to make life better for the average American. America first is why he won. And his serving that agenda will make him even more popular through his 4 years in office than he is right now. Joining me now is Michael Shellenberger, University of Austin CBR Chair of Politics, Censorship, and Free Speech. He's also the founder of Public News. Michael, the old fiefdoms, they're a-crumbling.
Hey, Laura, it's good to be with you. I mean, it's an amazing moment, right? It's a moment where it's not just significant political change at the very top, but it's a huge change in the media. I mean, really what Twitter was before Elon Musk bought the company was it magnified the power of establishment, left-leaning media to set the agenda, decide what we talked about, what was acceptable bounds of debate. After Elon Musk has bought it and made it a free speech platform for the first time, it's the equivalent of Martin Luther finally getting control of the printing presses, which had accentuated the power of the Catholic Church for 100 years. We're in a new reformation, I would say, of American political life and of the media landscape.
Yeah, they're very uncomfortable, including Al Sharpton, who is very worried about the impact of what the so-called tech oligarchs are going to do with DEI. Watch.
You have these tech oligarchs running things, and now it looks like they're influencing government. And the president is saying we're going to end diversity, equity, and inclusion. Then where does it leave a lot of people that fought, women, blacks, others, the last 60 years to get in, and now you shut the roof off on us, and you have the government to enforce it?
Michael, 5 minutes ago, like he was shaking down corporations to give to National Action Network, and he loved them. But now they're kind of waking up to the DEI disaster, and he's miserable.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's happening everywhere, right? I mean, it's a return to the American roots, the American creed of individualism, egalitarianism, equality of opportunity. It's now anybody can set the agenda on X. I mean, we saw a few weeks ago that the America First folks had a battle with Elon Musk over the H-1B visas. You know, it's really not the case of oligarchic control. What's happened is we had our most successful innovator in Elon Musk get control of our most important social media platform and open it up to new voices to compete equally. And that's exactly what Sharpton is fearing with DEI.
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing DEI fall apart everywhere, and now DEI is implicated in the fire scandal in Los Angeles, and we see companies running away from it with good reason.
Yeah. Well, this is just a great moment of all of the frauds being exposed from COVID on down. Michael, you've been terrific throughout all of this. Thank you very much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.